let me ask you this then, Michelle. Because he said a lot, right? You started off with family. He followed up with how that looks and how you guys are together. I'm about to go somewhere with you. As much as family is y'all foundation, and y'all realize that because some people foundation are other things, right? You guys actually, I'm assuming, go through a lot with being in a situation that you guys have. It's not easy, right? So can you tap on that a little bit? I know you're a full-time caregiver of your son. I know you say he has epilepsy, and I'm tapping on that because somebody needs to hear, okay, a family is their foundation, but they going through so much as a family.
Bro.
How are they able to continue to push through that? Now, this is where the gyms come in at. So I need y'all to catch this, right? Because y'all going, it's not like, okay, if you would have said this, oh, family is our number one thing, and I would have asked you, and you would have said, yeah, we don't got no family issues. We don't go through nothing. Family is perfect. We don't. Everybody's a certain way, whatever. But you actually said you have a son, and I know that causes a lot of time.
No question.
I know that causes energy. I know maybe some sad days, right?
Wow.
So how do you and you both continue to build off family when you actually go through so much?
First, we had to find that balance. It was difficult finding that balancing time, time with my son, time with my husband, time with my daughter, my grandchildren, then time with friends. It's balance is the key. I mean, I had to figure out how to balance all of that, and it wasn't easy at all, And then I had to have time for me.
Don't run away from this. How did you guys come up with techniques? Like, was it because somebody's out there struggling with that same thing, right? They struggling with like, how do I? They asking themselves right now, watching it, how do I find that balance?
It's trial and error. You go through things. You argue about what you want to do and versus what you need to do. We had to figure out the difference between a need and a want.
Okay.
And
what is that difference? So can you tap on that? What can you give me an example of a need and a want?
A need is me needing to do whatever it is I need to do for my son because he can't do anything for himself.
Okay.
And a want is wanting to go out and hang out with my husband. That's the difference. What I had to find a balance in, but I needed to sometimes sacrifice or put into place someone else who could feel that need of doing what I needed to do for my son in order to do what I wanted to do with my husband.
Wow.
So.
I want to add on to that. I wanted you to jump in here, right? My uncle, rest in peace, he had said, a real man does what he needs to do, and a man who is just pretending to be a man does what he wants to do. And so, like, when you said you had to separate the need from the want, that's a gem. She literally had to define what's number one priority and then build off of that. And taking care of your son. Because once again, we still talking about your foundation is family. That's what keeps 20 years going, right? That's what keeps another 20 going and another 20 going. So that was a gem in itself. Make sure you guys, if you are in a situation where you're trying to build up family, right? And you're trying to make that your, if you think that's your foundation, you want that to be your foundation, what you say, they need to figure out the need first.
And also too, this is very important, like to have this conversation right now because a lot just happened. You know what I'm saying in that conversation. I just went through like a whole range of emotions.
Yeah.
Everything here
Talk about
becomes broke.
Talk about
the same situation that make us strong almost broke us.